This video, and in this video we are going to learn about the control flows. So control flows plays a very important role in iOS development cycles. So everyone who is working with iOS development, we will be come across this kind of statement in our projects we do. And you see, like, control flows are categorized into five different statements, which is like continue, break, return, fall through, throws. These are usually comes in a way called statements. Here the continues and break is comes under the categories of the loop statements, and the returns comes which we are going to return something which comes there, and the fall through which is uh, categorized in the shift representations in a shift, what to say, um, switch cases, and throws which use when we handle for the APIs. Let's dig somewhat bigger, and let's see one by one very clearly. For that, let's see first continue statements. So for continue statement, you see I have just already wrote a function which is used to display an 1 to 10, and it's going to display the values of the each item when it's iterating. But I just wrote the function called I just wrote the if statement, like if I is equal to 5, and I'm just going to print the statement called continue. So here the continues plays the role. So the for loops gets executed one by one. So when the condition is satisfied with psi equal to 5, at that time it's went to the continue statement, and without breaking the loop it's getting proceed with the next statement. So in this case, if you don't want to execute this print statement, we can proceed like this. So continue is used, the name itself implies like it's going to continue its work without any interruption. So let's see the continue statement. Let me run this and let's see what's happened. Okay, so here you can see, like, value is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So up to 10 the values get executed without any interruption, and it does not execute at this particular line number 37 print statement, because we have kept a continue statement before this function, before this print statement. Due to this, we can able to work around with the continue statement. And if you want to execute any function, and if you don't want to proceed with the next line, at that time you can proceed for the continue statement. The continue statement and the break statement are somewhat similar, but there is some difference between this two statement. Is like continue statement will makes the compiler to proceed further, but break statement will never execute the compiler to proceed further. Instead it jump backs from the loop. So let's see the examples of continue statement. The same function is happening here, but only difference is, like, if I equal to 5, I'm just break this statement. So let me run this. So here you can see it executes 1 2 3 4, and when it comes the condition, when the if condition satisfied, it's going to break the statement. So let's see the example by running. Yes, here you can see the values get printed one by one, 1 2 3 4 5, but when it comes to the fifth statement, it gets breaked over there, and the rest of the iterations are not happened, and it's jumped to the jumped from the loops. So that's why the break statement is helpful, and the break statement is also used in switch cases. Let's also see that. Coming to the switch, here apart from the break statement, we used to go for the fall through statement. So here the fall through statements plays a major role. So you see, like, when the values comes, the cases are checked. If it is 1, it's going to print 2. If it is 2, it's going to print 2. Likewise, it's going to print order by order. But here the fall through statement is used for, it's when condition is satisfied, without checking the next statement, it's going to print the statement 3 also. So here in this case, if the second condition is satisfied, it's going to print 2. Apart from that, it's going to print the case 3 statement also, without any checking. If the fall through statement is kept here also, means it's going to print 3, as well as it's going to print 4. So it allows the compiler to execute the next cases without checking itself. So that's how the fall through statement work. Let's see the example of it. So I'm going to give one value. Here you can see, like, I'm just going to give the value as 3, so that it's going to print 3 as well as it's going to print 4. As I told you, it execute the current statement as well as immediately the next case statement is also executed. That's the usage of the fall through statement. So I'm just going to give the print as 3. Yeah, you see, like, I have given value as 3, so it's printed at 3, and also immediately it's printed the next cases, which is I have printed a 4, it gets printed. Yes, that's how false statements works. Now coming to the return statement. So I have already wrote a function for the return statement. As you know, like, return statement is very familiar with all of you. So it's going to return something, whether it's going to be a int or whether it's going to be a string. We can specify whatever return type this particular function is going to return, and we can return this. If we give return, means it will return this particular function. So it's just going to print this success over here. So that's a usage of the return statement. And next, coming to the final statement, fifth statement, throw statement. Here I have wrote a function called demo throws, and it's going to return and throw some error. Throws are usually meant for returning then error cases in the statement. This particular throws is usually used to comes when you do some API calls at the time, and all this throws plays a very important role, and you can handle the source error in the throw statement. So we can call this throw statement using with the help of do catch function. So let me run this. So do catch. Always throw statement are used to handle in the try catch only. So I am just calling this function and catching the error and printing the error here. Okay, though there is no return has been written over in this statement, it's not going to do anything. So that's a usage of this throw statement, and that's the usage of this throw. And throw actually used to handle in an try catch method only, because it's going to return some error, and we used to handle that error. So that's 5 different types of control statement which we are using in an shift. And you can have a glance over it, and you can implement this kind of statement in your code. And if you have any doubt, you can mention it in the comment box, and hit a like button if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching this video. Meet you in another video. Bye.